Hey, yo, Tunic here, back with more Pokemon Leaf Green. Last time we started to make our way out here after, I believe we took on Sabrina last time. I don't know. Yes, we took on Sabrina and we started heading out here to Route 19 and 20. Coincidentally, nothing about the encounter routes changed here, so we're gonna just keep going and fight every trainer along the way. The water is shallow here. There are many people swimming. Because that's just the way I like to operate. Sending out shoulder, not an issue. Well, bam! There we go. So, I think today we will probably make it to, good old Seafoam Islands. We may tackle that. We'll probably well, obviously we're gonna tackle that. Otherwise, like, we're on Route 20 for, like, no reason. So, we'll see how everything goes. Splash! More money! I'm also broke because I went back and bought, Ice Beam for Julia, because I wanted to and I had enough money. So I am a pauper. Now I have a reason for not having any potions. Why are you riding a Pokemon? Can't you swim? I'm not gonna swim the entire way. Are you crazy? Horsey, easy. Here we go. So yeah, we'll be going through the Seafoam Islands today, which is yay. Everybody's favorite. You know what that means. You know what that means. More bios! More bios. No, we're not gonna switch. We're gonna stick with this. Wha-bam! And one more Horsey. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Ouch! Torpedoed! Riding a Pokemon sure looks fun. You were just putting me down to that. Seafoam is a quiet getaway. I'm vacationing here. Yeah, because there's nothing here. It's just some caves. And some water. But yeah, this one's a bit of a lull. Just the fun of Seafoam Islands. But I don't know. Though I'm not even bothered because Koga was such an issue. And then Sabrina wasn't too bad, actually, but you know. There's too much sea in this ocean. Sea, draw, pour, sea. I'll be here all week. I say right before someone comes along with like a cane and pulls me off stage. Strong trainers and water Pokemon are common sights in these parts. They say that Misty of the Cerulean Gym trains here. We obviously can't go much farther, so if we want to get through on this, I love floating with the fishes here among the waves. We'll fight her because she's a trainer. The poor thing's using the terrible goldfish. Oh. Wow. Okay. Okay, you know what? Props to the goldfish. It got the hit. Okay, bye, fish. Youch! Plus, I need the money right now, so. Seafoam Islands. That's all it says. And now let's step inside. And here in the Seafoam Islands, we're gonna start going over the new encounters. We have number 42, Golbat, poison flying type with the ability Inner Focus. Has a catch rate of 90. Its rarity is, I think, about 11% all the way through. You can find it between the levels of 26 and 30. There's not much to say about this. We've already talked about Zubat. Golbat is a pretty solid little speedy tank. It's a bit weird, but as you can see by its base stats, it's pretty solid across the board. 455 is not it's not a super high amount, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's pretty usable every way around. It's a pretty decent little Pokemon. And then in the post game, it'll evolve into Crobat with max friendship. That's post game, not for right now. So honestly, if you wanted Golbat, you'd have one by now because you would have picked up a Zubat way earlier in the game. You'd already have a Golbat. You don't really need this one. Next up, for new Pokemon in this area, we have number 55, Golduck, water type, with the abilities Damp or Cloud 9. So Damp means no Pokemon can use Self-Destruct or Explosion. Cloud 9 means no weather effects can work in battle. It has a catch rate of 75, rarity of 5%, I think, all the way through, levels 33 to 35. Again, this is one we've already sort of talked about because we've talked about Psyduck, so we're not going to talk a whole lot here. It's pretty decent. If you have a look at its base stats, that's more of the total. It's 500, not bad. That's basically on par with the starters, final evolutions, give or take maybe like 10 or 20 points, but honestly, it's fine. It's fine. This is a duck and it works fine. Again, if you wanted this and you're playing Fire Red, you probably already have this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And for Leaf Green, we have number 80, Slowbro, water psychic type. Ability Oblivious, prevents Slowbro from being infatuated, or Own Tempo, prevents Slowbro from being confused. It has a catch rate of 75, it has rarity of 5% all the way through, levels 33 to 35. I don't think we need to say much about Slowbro. You've already seen mine in action. She's pretty good. Slowbro's pretty good. If you have a look at its base stats, it's got about 10 points less than Golduck. It's got good HP, it's got good defense, and it's got good special attack, and even its attack and special defense stats are nothing to they're workable. So the only one that's truly bad is speed, but when everything else is good, you don't have to worry about speed. Or you can just slap a Click Claw on it and call it a day, and then be forever confused if it's outspeeding or just winning a priority battle. Woo! I love you, Slowbro. For a totally new Pokemon that we can catch here, we have number 86, Seel, a pure water type with the ability Thick Bat, which means fire and ice moves do 50% half damage. It has a catch rate of 90, its rarity is 10%, 20%, or 40%, depending on which floor you're on, or surfing. I think it has the most percent chance if you're surfing. Can be found between the levels of 28 and 35. It's in both games. It evolves into Dugong at level 34, is a sea lion Pokemon. If you have a look at these base stats, I have to say it. Seel looks cute, but Seel is useless. Okay. I personally have never had good luck with this Seel. If you have a look at these base stats, its attacking stats are both 45. It has no stat above 70. Its HP is only 65. Its defense is 55, and it's only 45. It's got a base stat total of 325. It's not good. It's not going to be able to do much of anything. The fact that its attacking stats are some of its lowest stats pains me because this thing is adorable, but good luck finding a use for it. And finally, our last new encounter in the Seafoam Islands is number 87, Dugong, Water Ice, the evolution of Seel. With the same ability, catch rate 75, rarity is 5%, level 32 to 40. My opinion does not change here. It's got base stat total of 475, and you'd be like, that's only like 15 points off Slowbro. Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right. This thing looks pretty, but it's in the Flareon Club. Don't use this. Its attack and special attack are only 70, tied with its speed. Its lowest stats 70, but it's got nothing above 95, which is special defense, and HP is 90. So, like, sure, you can sit there and take a few hits, but if you can't hit back, what's the point? What's the point? Riddle me the point. I don't get it. I've never been able to make a Dugong work. It makes me suffer. I don't like Dugong. It's very pretty. It's in the Flareon Club with this. The special physical split does not even help it because its attack stats are the exact same. It's in the Flareon Club. Do not, for your own sanity, do not use a dugong. And because you can only find it in the Seafoam Islands, you already need to have a water type by default. So why would you make it dugong? Don't do it to yourself. Skip, 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 skip. Okay, so now that we are inside Seafoam Islands, okay, now that I've run into an encounter, we are going to use a max repel and try to avoid. Found an ice seal. Okay, I actually have the information for the wrong floor up, for one thing. But we're gonna come over here and push this boulder into this hole over here. Well, blam. So this is the first floor. We're gonna come over here and push this one in here. I have the information for the basement first floor, but this is the first floor. This is the actual first floor. This is where the information on screen will be correct. Obviously, we have covered the bios for the Pokemon here. And because we've gone past the second floor, I have to stop and... I don't think there's anything else I can do over here. And there's a seal. Not going to bother. As I've explained my feelings about seal in the bio, so push this. Down another hole! What thrilling gameplay. So we will go up this floor. Run into this. Get away from me, bat! Get away! Not interested, no thank you. So we're going down here. Luckily, this is mostly all the same Pokemon. I'm just trying to make the most out of my... We're just gonna go... Okay, so that was back up a floor to grab that. But now we're going down to the next floor. And then on this floor, we have a new Pokemon and a nugget that you can find if you have an item finder. I do not, so I can't get it, but there is a nugget down here with item finder. So we're just going to push more boulders. The whole name of the game is just pushing boulders into pits around here. Just to, you know, slow things down. Then we're going down to this floor. Now that we're down on this floor, things have changed again. You can find an Ultra Ball. You can find another Water Stone if you have an item finder. I do not. You can use Surf here because of the boulders we push, but the other current is too fast. We'll deal with that later. We're not going to worry about that. Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions. I know you already know, but don't ask questions. We'll handle that later. Dugong. You just have to go up and up and up. Hey, not up. Anyway, I have shown all the rates and stuff, so I'm okay if I don't super change them back on the way back up. Mostly because I'm now really confused what I have to do. So many encounters, so little time, drive me crazy. I will be cutting ahead until I can figure things out. Haha, this is it. This is the boulder I forgot to push. So now we are going to push. And we will just fall straight through the straight through after the boulder. And push it again. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Bam! And now we can surf here, and get across, and go up the ladder. Congratulations, we've solved the mystery of Seafoam Islands, because I am kind of an idiot sometimes. Well, this dungeon is nice if you need water types, but they're kind of late. There's nothing you can't really get earlier except seal, and I don't know what. You don't want seal. So let's get out of here. We're done with that. Are you on vacation too? And we can continue on to the next town. So we'll go to Juvia. Juvia can handle it. It used why would you use Bubble Beam on a grass type? We're just gonna use Confusion and deal with it. Only like 5 more levels till we get something better. There we go. Horsey. We'll go to Clarence. Don't want those guys to fall too far behind, even if they're not, you know, the most ideal, but Clarence will clean up. Get him, Clarence. Flex your neck muscles. You have 300% more neck. About to use seal. We're just gonna make this quick and painless. I don't like seal is very cute, but I don't like seal for reasons I've already talked about. Oof. Get out of here. No mercy at all. Nope. Not a scrap. And now we're getting out of here. And there we go. So off we go into the wild blue yonder of the same. I wrote my bird Pokemon here. Well, then fly away home. Oh boy. Well, you know what? I'd be concerned if we didn't have a really good answer to that. It used Growl. What an abject failure. Get out of here, bird. You flying feather duster. Well, bam. Only like 6 more levels and Jura gets to evolve. I am so happy. And it missed. Heh. Well, bam. Stop. Oh no, now what am I to do? Who knows? My birds are exhausted, they can't fly me back. Well, you should have thought about that before initiating battle. Except I totally ran up and talked to you. I feel like I've caused a problem here. Whoops. I have no comment about what this lady has said. We're going to ignore that. One-stop shop for one-shots. Kaboom. Get him! No growth. We're not learning that. Gonna use Cloister, and that's getting a little touchy, but it's level 30, so we'll still kick its butt. Kick its shell. Maybe don't do that. Its shell is really spiky. Check out my buff physique. No thank you. I'd rather not. Glimmerdine would like to battle. Send out Staryu. Whop bam. Whop boom bam Alakazam. That was forced. I'm sorry. Well, I'm kind of sorry, but I'm not really. I'm sorry that this episode feels really low energy. Like, I'm just that's why I'm here from Cinnabar Island. Wasn't easy, I tell you. Sent out Goldine. Let's get him. I feel a little bit overpowered, but I'm not going to stop my practice of fighting every trainer in my path. I'm so disappointed. Okay, and let's move on. Cinnabar in the west has a lab for Pokemon. My daddy works there. Yeah. Come on, let's fight. Let's do battle. We will not switch. Wabam. Wait, you're supposed to wait. No, I'm not. No one said that. And we are here on Cinnabar Island. We will heal up. And there we go. Now the information is changed over, but would you know there's like nothing. Scientists conduct experiments in the burned out building. You know, the one they call the Pokemon Mansion. And if you go in here, this will be one of the few things we do. I will talk about the other things in these rooms. There are a couple trades here, but they're not really that great because you can already get some of these Pokemon, so... Hiya! I am important, Doctor! Yes, very much so indeed. Here, I study rare Pokemon fossils. All the time, I study! Have you a fossil for me? Oh, that is Helix fossil, it is. It is fossil of Omanite, a Pokemon that is already extinct. My resurrection machine will make that Pokemon live again! So, you hurry and give me that. I take a little time. You go for a walk a little while. And pretty much all you have to do is just walk out the door. You can come back in. I don't know if he'll give it to me because the party's full. You late. Where were you? The fossil's back to life. It was Omanite, like I think. So, yeah. Ooh, female. So, there's only one name for... Well, technically there's two, but there's three. I only have one name, essentially, for Omanite. For the meme, Lady Helix. So, in Pokemon Red and Blue, these used to come in at level 20, and in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, these come in at level 5. A noticeable downgrade, especially because at this point you literally need to have a water type to get here, so they're not as feasible to use anymore. That being said, I think we're about done here. There are a couple things I want to show off next time that will involve flying. At least one. At least one. And maybe we'll cover this on the way back. But for now, I think we're going to stop here because we got through the Seafoam Islands, and that's enough considering the BIOS. So next time, we will explore Cinnabar Island a little bit more, and maybe we'll deal with the Pokemon Mansion you can see in the corner there. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment down in the section below, and subscribe to the channel for more content. I'll drop a link to my social medias down in the description below, as well as a link to my Discord server if you have any interest in joining that, and a link over to the Castaway Collaborative channel that I am a part of. There are some cool people over there, so go check them out. Thanks again for watching. Next time on Pokemon Leaf Green, we're going to explore some things. See you guys then.